hide, you can come inside. You're screaming my name, we're lost in the haze. Baby, tell me, are you entertained? You're saying my name, calling me insane. I'm running like a bullet to the brain, 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 brain. Welcome to the carnival, the freaks come out to play. Shut your eyes, hear the cries, you ain't got games to play. Welcome to the carnival, you made a big mistake. Your biggest fear, the freaks you'll see, don't try to run away. Why'd you pull the trigger? You won't find the light in the smoke and mirrors. You're screaming my name, we're lost in the haze. Baby, tell me, are you entertained? You're saying my name, calling me insane. I'm running like a bullet to the brain, 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 Welcome to the carnival, the freaks come out to play. Shut your eyes, hear the cries, you ain't got games to play. Welcome to the carnival, you made a big mistake. Your biggest fear, the freaks you'll see, don't try to run away.
Okay. You're supposed to be off. Okay, that didn't work. I changed some of my systems. Good afternoon. Oh, that's a bit loud, isn't it? If I get really loud... Okay, that's supposed to have a gate on it. Why is that not working? Why does this not have... Oh... limiter. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that'll do. It's meant to have a limiter on it. I had to reinstall OBS and I had to do a lot of pissing around because shit just didn't work. I upgraded to the new version of Atom Stream Suite because I wanted to stream this. And it fucked up my entire OBS. It just cocked it all up. Oh yeah, I'm monetized on YouTube now. I'm not supposed to be swearing. Tough. I did say that streams are going to be different to videos, but there you go. Right, we're going to have a look at this anyway. It's on sale. Been on sale a little while, but it's on sale. I don't know when it finishes. But I like Star Trek. I don't like Voyager so much, but there isn't a next generation game. There's only a Voyager game, so I'm going to have to play it. Why did you go black? Anyway, we are going to start a new game. Focus on a journey recommended for players who want to enjoy the story and exploration without the constant pressure of the fight for survival. The authentic Delta Quadrant experience recommended for experienced strategists. I am not an experienced strategist, so I'm probably going to go and do this one because I want to just play the game. I don't. It doesn't bother me if it's this makes it harder or this makes it ridiculously harder. I just want to have fun, so I'm going to probably pick this one. Although, what can we do with custom? Saving disabled, mutiny enabled, music morale penalty. No, I'm just going to stick on adventure, I think. You are the captain of the Federation starship USS Voyager. Manage your ship and crew and plot a course through the procedurally generated star system. Your unique ship build and the decisions you make will reshape the story. Okay. I've literally not played any of it. Because I googled it and it looks like it says you can only have one save, but it's got 3 profile slots. I'm under the assumption you can have a single manual and a single autosave in each profile slot, meaning you could technically play it on.
So, a few days back, this Captain Janeway breezes into my cozy penal
Three
colony
different
like she owns
difficulties,
the place.
all of them at
She's
once.
stern and smells like coffee and regulations. And the kicker? She's served with my old man on the Albatani. Turns out her security chief, Tuvok, was playing spy on a Maquis ship that vanished in the Badlands. Now Janeway needs that missing ship found, and because of my past associations, I'm apparently the resident
Also,
expert
my
on the
waveform isn't
Badlands. I find the missing
Sorry, 2 seconds. Try that. Is that working now? No, my waveform doesn't work for some reason.
the USS Voyager. Might even get to touch the helm.
Gentlemen, welcome to Voyager. Ensign Kim, you're fresh from the academy, ready for your first deep space assignment. Reporting for duty, Captain. It's an honor to be here. I hope I live up to your expectations. Ensign Kim, I trust you've already met Tom Paris, our esteemed observer, a former Maquis pilot who helped us search the Badlands for the Maquis vessel. With all due respect, ma'am, I was going to say Captain because I assumed it was going to say that. Observer is hardly a title befitting my talents. I'm the best damn pilot in this sector. Call me pilot extraordinaire, Ensign. The Maquis. Wow. I've heard of a lot of stories about them. Relax. I was with the Maquis only for a few weeks before I was captured and sent to a lovely little penal colony in New Zealand. No colony? Enough chatter, gentlemen. All hands, this is the captain. Report to your station. Helm, take us into the Badlands. Maximum warp. You'll have to tell me if the audio's like too loud or anything, because I don't know. I've not played it as I said. The same as like the chat being down here might be in the way of something. This thing up here might be in the way of something. I don't know. We may have to adjust stuff as we go. But just tell me. I can't fix it if you don't tell me. So, into the Badlands. The Badlands, a treacherous region of space where violent plasma storms can cripple even the most advanced starships. Captain Janeway observes the swirling chaos from the view screen, a subtle smile playing on her lips. She's ready for the challenge. She might be, I'm not. Scanners are picking up no other vessels in the system, Captain. It's your time to shine, Mr. Paris. Any ideas where your former colleagues might be hiding? I wasn't exactly Marquis of the Year, Captain, but they did prefer underground bases, remote planets, and... Captain, I don't mean to interrupt, but I'm reading a coherent Tetrion beam scanning us, and a displacement wave heading towards us. A colossal wave of turbulent energy surges towards Voyager, its power dwarfing anything the crew has ever seen. With no time to analyse the threat, emergency measures are initiated. Red alert, helm, evasive manoeuvres. Too late, the wave will intercept us in 5 seconds. Brace for impact. As the crew regains consciousness, they find their bridge in total devastation. Twisted metal, sparking consoles, and injured crewmates paint a grim picture. What just happened? Damage report. Major hull and deck damage. The transporters are offline, and we're receiving casualty reports. Bridge to sickbay. Doctor, I've got an injured crew on the bridge. Doctor? Damn. Captain, we're losing systems across multiple decks. The deuterium tanks are empty. Warp core's gone to grey mode. We're on reserves. Barely. Mr. Paris, take the helm. Scan for the nearest source of deuterium. External sensors are offline. Stellar cartography must be down. Voyager's blind, Captain. Janeway to engineering. We need stellar cartography back online. Now. Tutorial. This is a forced tutorial, apparently. It's like a 30-minute tutorial, and you can't, even if you start a new game, you have to do the tutorial, apparently. I don't know. Click on the question mark on the left of the screen to revisit any tutorial screen on controller press. I'm not playing that. Who'd play on a controller? Come on. Activate the stellar cartography in the lower left part of the ship. To activate it, open up this menu by selecting the room and switching on the power supply. Sensors. Captain. Captain, sensors are picking up something out there, but what Harry is trying to stammer is we're not in the Badlands anymore. There'd be music playing, but the music is copyright, so I can't play it. What is that thing? Where are we? If our sensors are working, we just jumped over 70,000 light years into the Delta Quadrant. The Delta Quadrant? How? Captain, life support systems are failing. This array will have to wait. Mr. Parrish, take the helm. Find us a deuterium source. Scan points of interest marked with a white question mark to reveal resources. Scan until we reveal deuterium, the fuel source. Okay. No data. Oh, that's how you scan. Uranium. Oh, there's deuterium there. Tom Parrish, let's grab the deuterium then. They navigate your ship by travelling to various locations. While travelling, time passes in forms of cycles. When visiting points of interest, you can choose between different approaches with different risks and outcomes. So this bar here, from what I understand, I've watched a little video on it, but I've not played it. This goes up and down, and it will randomly stop on either the green or the yellow, red, whatever. So it's random. This is all RNG. The entire game is apparently RNG based. Apart from the decisions, you get to decide which of these options to pick. Then it's RNG after that. The different colours of the chance bar represent possible outcome. Dark green and light green, excellent and good outcomes. Higher rewards such as extra resources, morale increases, etc. Yellow is average outcomes, can include minor setbacks. And orange and red is bad and terrible outcomes, which lead to low rewards, medium to major setbacks like destroyed rooms, hull damage or severe injuries. So we need to go here, so I think we hold it down. There we go. Right, so deploy collector probes for a safer though less efficient collection, or risk to fly directly into the atmosphere. This is still quite high. Don't forget that we're playing on it on exploration. We're not playing on survival or hard. So I'm going to go with this one. And hopefully we hit the green. Yes. 100% reward distribution. 1048 stored. It says stored, but that's what we scored. Captain, we can now deactivate grey mode. Captain, ready to increase warp output. The warp core is the reactor. There's a lot of micromanaging in this, so you'll have to bear with me because I'll have to not only learn it, but try to remember it for like each time I stream, because I'm more than likely going to forget. The warp core is the reactor that powers the ship. To generate energy, it continuously consumes deuterium. Depending on the reactor level, you produce more deuterium, but more deuterium is required. So you produce more energy, but more deuterium is required. Increase the power output by selecting the main engineering and switching the warp core to a higher tier. So we want to go up here. Our energy levels are returning to normal, Captain. Good. Now, what about this thing, this array? I can't tell, Captain, but our scanners detected a marquee vessel next to it. Scan for signs of life. Scan the ship for signs of life, Ensign. There's no one on board, Captain. Scan the array. Several life forms on board, Captain. Is one of them Vulcan? I'm not sure, Captain. The signals are weak. We'll just have to see for ourselves. I want the transporter room ready, repaired and ready. Mr. Paris, get us up to geranium. Get us to a geranium deposit. We need to repair the transporter room. Deuterium is fuel, and geranium and titanium is essential for construction and repair, and a crew is needed to operate key systems and rooms. They're like 3 resources in theory, right? Now, we already scanned... What did we scan? This is where we started. We scanned this one, did we not? This has geranium. Let's scan this one. Oh. Can't scan that one. Can I scan that? Oh, there's a little bit of deuterium there. Upgrade stellar cartography to select more. Alright, well, let's go here. Because this has what we want. Leave the storage alone and focus on salvage from other parts of the ship. It's the only one we can do. Because we don't have torpedoes. This is literally the only one we can do. Okay, we got 64. 70% reward distribution. I think we lost a bit. Because we didn't have enough storage or something. We now have all the geranium we need. Engineering is standing by to repair. Okay. Repairing rooms. Okay, right. Damaged rooms are not operational. Select the room and bring up the room controls. If you have the required resources and work teams needed, you can initiate repairs. Repair. Transporters are back online, Captain. Mr. Paris, set course for the array. It's time we got some answers. Where was the array then? Oh, here. Hey, we arrive at the array. Graphics good. Ensign Kim and Mr. Paris, get ready for your first away mission. Away missions present a series of challenges. Heroes possess skills and traits. Select heroes with the matching skills for your away team. So what do we need? Well, this guy has all of that. This guy has that. Yeah, so we can do all of them, technically. Okay, sounds good. Decide on an approach and select the hero to complete the challenge while with the appropriate skill. If the skill is lower than the requirement, success chance is displayed. The challenges. Captain, we seem to have materialized in the middle of a cornfield. This place is eerily similar to Earth, but something's off. Any suggestions what to do next? So any one of these, but this guy's hired. No, 29, 25. They're both under. So it doesn't really matter which one we do. What do we lock in? Ooh. Can I lock both of them? No, I can only do one at a time. Oh, this has a way higher chance. Why does this one... Oh, because it needs command and he doesn't have command. I see. Right, so yeah, so Kim's better, right. Success, 2. Harry and Tom use their tricorders to scan for life signs and detect a strange energy spike emanating from a nearby area. Following the readings, they navigate through the corn and find a farm with people working on the fields. An old man sits on the porch of a nearby farmhouse strumming a banjo. After a challenge, the participating team members are fatigued and their skill values are reduced. Let them rest for the next challenge to recover and plan ahead accordingly. Well, the next challenge requires Tom again. Oh no, it requires Tom because it's leadership, medical and whatever that is. So We can do this. No, this. Okay, so yeah, we have to do this one. We can only do this one, but he's fatigued. It's good that you can click and it doesn't auto-lock you in. Tom's kind of useless right now. Let's try this one. Oof, only just. Harry and Tom argue that this can't be Earth, pointing out the inconsistencies in the plants and animals. While the old man remains evasive, they sense the other humans, and the farm itself are not real. The old man, however, seems to be the only thing that's genuine. He is confused why Harry and Tom are early, as it is not their turn yet. He invites them to stay on the farm and wait, offering them some fresh corn cob. Got 5 science by the looks of it, I guess. Oh yeah, by the way, I was also late because I had some big problems with this. I reinstalled OBS, as I said, because it all messed up, so I've got it all back up and running. There's still some problems with it. The new Atom doesn't lock Windows correctly, so there's still some problems with it. And changing scenes still crashes. This is completely an Atom Stream Suite problem. But because I reinstalled, Stream Deck wouldn't talk to OBS. It just forgot how. And apparently it was kind of my fault, but not my fault in the sense you need to put some drivers into the OBS plugins folder. My fault is that I forgot to do that. Not my fault is that it should just do that by default. When you install the Stream Suite plugin, it should automatically find your OBS and put them in the right folder, in my opinion. Maybe that's something that they can't do. I don't know. You can select more than one hero for a challenge if they possess a required skill. If the cumulative skill values equal to or higher than the required number, you have a chance for a critical success for a golden part of the chance bar. Ooh. So this is probably going to give us a golden part. Or not. He's still fatigued. Like, literally, this guy can't do anything. Oh, this is less than 50%. Because he's super fatigued. Try to find a way to break the illusion in the wall. Nothing else I can do. Let's try it. Oh, nice. Surely the next one is Tom again. Surely this one we can do Tom instead of Kim. Harry and Tom tried to disrupt the energy field, causing a flicker in the air. But before they can break the illusion, the people from the field burst in, wielding farm tools as weapons. The old man appears and reveals the barn is an illusion, the back wall dissolving to show a bluish glowing room where unconscious people, including a tattooed man and a half Klingon woman, lie on the surgical table. Sometimes you have to make major decisions that influence how the story proceeds. These decisions are marked with a golden outline. These people must be the missing marquee. They are being held here, Captain. We must get them out of here. Oh, I can click this. I didn't realise that. I've been just clicking this one all the time. Mind you, it's been good. We've won every time, but this is better. Pilot, wake up the tattooed man. Tom rushes towards the tattooed man, hoping to shake him awake. As he reaches out, the old man stops him, a look of concern on his face. Before Tom can react, a blinding white light fills the room and everything goes blank. Hey, they leveled up. Nice. A sudden return. Captain Janeway anxiously awaits the return of her away team when Tom Paris unexpectedly materializes behind her. What happened on the array? Captain? What happened over there, Mr. Paris? We lost contact with you for several hours. What? But we were there for only an hour, right, Harry? Harry? He was just beside me. Then he's still on the array. But why were you released and not... The Marquis are hailing us, Captain, putting them on screen. I'm Commander Chakotay. The Marquis. My chief engineer, Belana Torres, is missing. Is she with you? No, Commander, one of our own is missing. It seems we share a problem, and it would make sense if we solved it together. 3 of us will beam over to your ship. Despite Janeway's invitation, the arrival of Chakotay and his Marquis crew on the bridge is fraught with tension. Both sides remain wary as they prepare to discuss their shared predicament. Captain, this is Tuvok, Oh, I know who he is. I'm glad to have you back, Tuvok. As am I, Captain. Commander Chakotay, I must inform you that I was assigned to infiltrate your crew. Were you going to deliver us into Starfleet's waiting hands, Vulcan? Correct. However, I was assured you'd perform my duties aboard your ship to the highest standards. Oh, I assure you I'd perform my duties aboard your ship to the highest standards. Charming. And I see you have Paris with you too. Are you forming a Marquis Traitors Club, Captain? You win some, you lose some, Commander. Let's focus on bringing Torres and Kim back from the array. We can't get back inside. They've sealed the entrances and are blocking incoming hails. Lieutenant Tuvok, get down to engineering and find a way to bypass whatever's jamming our communications. Report back as soon as you have a solution. Captain, the ship's status remains critical. Repair protocols are imperative. We require resources and the engineering office to mobilize additional workforce. Prioritize life support, secure core decks, and restock Deck 5 functionality first to gain access to the engineering office. To be able to supply power to a room, you need to activate the life support unit of the corresponding deck. Each life support unit consumes energy, so plan accordingly. So we need to turn this on, which uses 18. Life support restored back to Deck 5. Captain, engineering office is now accessible. And of course it's a mess. So we'll have to fix it before we can even use it. Repair. Repairs in progress. Until completion, it would be illogical to scan all planets in the system and gather more deuterium and uranium. Right, well, we know that there was some deuterium here, right? Use a tractor beam to clump up the debris for easier collection. Lost due to storage. Yeah, we lost a ton because I didn't use any. This is the problem. How do I get to the ship? Ship. Ah. I need... You can use a work team to clean it up for more building space and gain a few resources. Interesting. Where was the... $36. Okay, so we generate 120 and we're using minus 24 deuterium a time. We're using 24 deuterium, but we get 120 power. If we go up to 3, it's 36 deuterium and 180 power. Don't need it just yet. I'm trying to figure out storage. Science lab. This ruined room. Clear debris. Give you some resources back. Mess hall. Holodeck. What is the... I want to know where the storage is. Alright. What do we got here? This is uranium. Titanium. Food. Oh yeah, we need to get food up and running as well. We want to try and be self-sufficient if possible. So we have 72 uranium. Where's our... We have 1500 deuterium and we're full. Okay, what was here? No, what was here? Deuterium. Uranium. Deuterium. I think we could maybe get a bit more deuterium. I don't know if we need the deuterium. Need to do one more cycle though. So well, I guess if we went back to the array it would be one cycle, right? Two cycles. Okay, construction report. Engineering office. Life support active. Rise up to +1 work team. Work teams are required to perform repairs, construction and hull repair on board Voyager. Total cost after activation 36 power. 8 of them, okay. Engineering office fully operational again, Captain. We now have additional work teams to carry out 2 tasks simultaneously. Building or repairing rooms, even clearing debris, occupies 1 work team. To be able to carry out several tasks at the same time, obtain additional teams by building or upgrading engineering offices. Logically, we should now focus on Deck 2 and the mess to ensure the crew's food supply. Yes, that's a good idea. This requires reactivating the life salt in that section first. The morale bar shows your current morale. That's this pink one. They change the morale per cycle and icon indicating your crew's needs. Open the overview screen and switch to morale to get detailed information of your crew's needs. Your decision in ship management, food, crew and quarters, even events affect crew morale. If morale falls to 0, the crew mutinies and the game is over. Well, we don't want that happening. Let's have some coffee. Life support restored on Deck 2, Captain. Access to mess hall is now possible. However, it has sustained extensive damage. Emergency rations are currently deployed. After repair, the crew can access replicator rations again. Okay, we're going to have to repair it then. I guess it's 1 crew, 6 deuterium and 3 cycles. Yeah. Repairs in progress. Until completion, we should address crew accommodation. The ruined room must be cleared to create room for residential sections. The ship is heavily damaged and many parts are destroyed beyond repair. To free up new building space, you will first have to remove the remnants of the old, select the room and give the order to clear the debris. Removing debris takes time, cycles to pass the time travel on them. Okay. While waiting for our work teams to finish, we should continue to collect more resources. Our resources are pretty full. We could get a bit more. We can only get like 90 odd uranium. Can't get much else. This had uranium, deuterium. Wait, that's fuel, right? Okay, yeah, we need uranium. Damn it, this is deuterium. This is uranium. 6 cycles. Where are we? Oh, we're here. We want something that's close. 7 cycles away. Well, that's no bloody good. Oh, I'm pushing all the wrong buttons. I wonder why I was pressing A and going down. I wasn't. I was pressing S. I had my fingers on the wrong button. Deuterium. Okay, well. This is the closest. It's pretty much all we can do is go there. Mess hall, life support active. Rise the crew were placed to where they can gather meals and relax away from their duties. Stations limited to 1. Nice. Mess hall repairs are complete, Captain. We should switch to replicator rations now. It would enhance crew well-being. With every cycle your crew consumes rations, you can always use emergency rations which don't require resources but lower morale. The crew is accustomed to premium rations made by the replicator. Those increase morale but consume deuterium. Ruined roomies removals concluded. Great, maybe we can finally build some crew quarters. My back is killing me from sleeping in the corridor. It'll do wonders for morale, that's for sure. To build new rooms, select the empty building space to bring up the construction menu. If you have enough work teams and resources, you can build the room. Every room needs a corresponding area, so plan accordingly. There's actually 2 rooms there. Crew. Missing technology, crew quarters. Accommodates 10 crew. What do you mean missing tech? Oh, I can't do that. I can do this. I can do emergency quarters. That'll have to do. Your crew is the lifeblood of your ship. Each room requires personnel to operate, so keep this in mind when adding new rooms or upgrades. Don't forget to provide the necessary accommodation or morale may drop faster than you'd like. Pay 5 cycles to upgrade that. Max 66. Can't do much else. Okay, we got 66. Now we've got 123. We can only hold 150, so that wasn't too bad, I suppose. Did 6 cycles for crew quarter, right? Should we go back to the array? There's nothing new to reveal here. It's no good picking up deuterium. Or should we go to this? We get deuterium, but we don't know how much. Why does it say it's a class? There's no, hold on. A Talaxian Baxial Freighter. Won't bother with that. We'll go back to. We just go back to the array. Emergency quarters, life support active. Accommodates 12 crew in crammed limited quality quarters. -1 morale per cycle. Not much I can do about that though. Building. Okay, done. Now what are we supposed to do? Mess hall. What's mess hall? Oh yeah, premium rations. Replicator rations are now issued to the crew captain. Should have done that to start with. What the hell is that? Oh, the caretaker. That's how I get alerts. Captain, the array's jamming signal has been neutralized. We should be able to establish communication. Let's hope they respond. Hail the array. Ah, who's this? Why are you bothering me? Oh, it's you. Why are you back? You don't have what I need. I remember that voice, Captain. The old guy with the banjo. Though he seemed a lot less jellyfishy back on the array. I'm Captain Janeway of the Federation Starship Voyager. We mean you no harm. We just want our people back. Your people? Your people are no longer here. They might have what I need. You'll just have to leave them. So we can scan the array. I won't rely on the words of a stranger. Scan the array for life signs of Harry and Torres. No sign of them, Captain. No humanoid life forms indicated at all. Or who or what are we talking to right now? So, Catherine Janeway level 1, chance 60%, plus 30%. Catherine Janeway, try to intimidate him, give them back. Chakotay, let Chakotay talk. So, guys, what should we do? We can appeal to his humanity, try to intimidate him, or let Chakotay talk. I'm trying to remember in the series what one worked. Because I'm guessing it works as similar to the series. It might not, but we get a choice. We get a 60% plus 30% chance here, and here. It doesn't matter which one we do, we get the same chance. So let's try this one. We are entrusted with their safety. Their families and friends rely on us to bring them home. They are our responsibility. I understand, but I had no choice. There just isn't enough time. Time for what? I must honour a debt that can never be repaid. Find something that cannot be found. What kind of debt? Maybe we can help. Weren't you listening? It can't be repaid. All I can do is protect them. No, you're stealing my time. Don't you understand? I don't have time. Not enough time. We've been cut off, Captain. Damn it. We haven't gotten any closer to Harry or Torres. You managed to get him to open up a bit. Maybe Starfleet diplomacy isn't so bad after all. Captain, if I may, I have observed that the array has been sending energy pulses towards the 5th planet in the neighbouring system ever since our arrival. Given the lack of information regarding our crew's missing crew's location, investigating this planet appears to be the most logical next step. It's the only lead we have. Thoughts, Commander? It seems our paths are intertwined, Captain. Let's use this opportunity to find our people and bring them back. Agreed. Mr. Paris, take the helm again. Let's find our people. Set a course for the 5th planet in a neighbouring system, maximum warp. I don't want to leave this system, though. The sector map shows the entire sector with several star systems. You can either travel directly to another system, or you can scan the system first and select a specific pole to visit. But there's stuff on here to collect. I don't want it, if I go to another system, because I think if you jump to a system you can't go back to a system. I don't know. We're here, so you'd have to go here or here. You're already here. Oh, this is where I need to go. The 5th planet, so this planet. Okampa. Okay, I remember Okampa. Right. Optional, clear more ruined rooms. Build emergency quarters for the entire crew. That sounds like probably a better idea, to be fair. But we want one that we've got life support on. This is a pretty big room. I think let's clear this room. And clear that room. System. Now we're going to need more uranium, so we can actually find more uranium. Deuterium, uranium. 9 cycles, 9, 7, deuterium. What are you? Deuterium. 5 cycles. Go here. Oh. This will use some of our deuterium up. Ruined room's done. Into the ship. Right, let's put some more crew quarters on here. How much crew do we have? Holy shit, we got a lot of crew. We have 2,463 crew, and each of these rooms can hold 12. That's not a lot. We're not going to be able to make crew quarters for frickin' everyone. Jesus. Oh, see, this is 5 crew, 12 crew, 10 crew. Well, that's all we can do. I wonder if this will turn into 3. This is the whole deck, so we could actually do all of these rooms if we wanted. But I think they're building them now, so we can't do much. System. How much deuterium? We've got 9. Okay, let's abandoned vessel. Captain found an abandoned ship adrift in space. It's powered down but structurally sound with sealed storage compartment. Okay, we got 738. Oh no, we lost some, so we got 585. That put us back up to 1500. But we are going to need more uranium, which is not here. Here. Right. Emergency quarters, life support done. Right, enter ship. Awesome. Let's clear the debris from these two, because we need to get people's rooms. It's supposed to show us somewhere how much power we're using. Consumption 50, available 70. Okay, we don't need a lot yet. These are going to take 5 cycles. Oops. Well, that would have been a bunch of cycles. Okay, we got 45. Not a lot, but it gave us a little bit of a boost back up to 150. How far have we got now? 1 cycle. 5 cycles. Let's go here. Enter ship. And we can get another 2 in, but once we've got our work things done. Keep pressing escape to go somewhere else. Okay, we detect small debris fields scattered across a wide area. The debris appears to be the remnants of a vessel. Maybe we can find something useful in here. Collect any easily accessible resources. Use the tractor beam, try to clump up the debris for easier. Okay, we try this one again. Well, I know we lost a lot, but remember, we might have lost a lot, but we're still trying to, you know, do these things, right? Waterless 14. Okay, well, we're gonna get another few up, so it should be fine. Uranium. Yeah, I don't know if we can come back to this sector. That's all I'm worried about, and we might as well like suck everything out that we can, right? So like we've got deuterium here, there's deuterium here, there's a lot of fuel around, not a lot of other. What's this little ring? Interesting. We want to do we need to wait. I want to get some storage. We need to get more storage. Is that? This is a turbo lift. What the hell is this? Hollow deck. No, we need to get. We also need to do food. This. Oh, is it just? Okay, so it's just messages. Okay. Tab. 1500 deuterium stock, 36 cycles before entering forced grey mode, and available energy. Morale 14 without hot quarters. We get a little bit for not having the right quarters. 37 crew, assigned crew. Okay, so yeah, but this will give us 24, so it should give us actually enough. And then these are what? These are our heroes, right? Yeah. Why is Kim? Oh, he's unavailable. Why did it say Kim's unavailable? Interesting. As I said, trying to learn the game as well, so I guess we're going to have to go into the next. I think we're going to have to go into the next system. There's nothing I can do. I don't know if I can go back, so 4 cycles. Life support active. Accommodates 12 crew. Those who will automatically finish all actions. Activate all enter ship. There we go. Right, we've got enough crew. Done. Captain, we've reached our destination. Orders. Continue. Who's this guy? Oh, that's the Marquee ship. There we are, Captain, and might I say, what a ride. Voyager handles like a dream. Responsive, agile. Don't get too carried away, Mr. Paris. Let's see what we have here. Following the array's energy policies, Voyager discovers a desert planet with a harsh, unforgiving landscape. Are Harry, Kim and Balana perhaps being held in this place? What's so special about this ugly old space rock? Do a general scan of the planet. Let's see if we can learn about this planet. It has all the basic characteristics of a Class M planet, but no ocean, no river, nothing. However, there are settlements. Why would anyone want to live here? Can't do this. We don't have a science lab. Strange, but intriguing. Check for energy pulses. Anything noteworthy about the energy pulse? They are consistently targeting a single location, a barren piece of the desert. I recommend an away team to investigate the area. There is something else. The interval between each pulse has decreased by 0.47 seconds since we left the array. They're getting faster. The entity said he's running out of time, right? Whatever that means, we'd better hurry. Prepare an away team. We'll examine this world firsthand. I want to get, there's a bunch of things I want to do. I want more storage so we can loot more stuff. I want to get some sort of more food going so we can be a bit more self-sufficient, because I don't know if we have to find food. I'm guessing that they have, I mean, I remember them having like hydroponics and stuff like that, so... and I guess we need to get one of the science labs up and running, because we missed an option because we didn't have one. Captain, a small ship is approaching. They're hailing us. On screen. Peculiar alien with a mischievous grin greets Voyager, his chaotic vessel. Neither Starfleet nor the Marquis have ever seen such a species. Perhaps an inhabitant of Delta Quadrant. Well, that would make sense, seeing as you are in the Delta Quadrant and not seen them before. That would be the most logical answer. Greetings. Look for something on this dusty old rock. Oh yeah, greetings. Looking for something on this dusty old rock. Would we find anything, mister? Never seen a ship like yours. Let me guess. You were whisked away from somewhere else in the galaxy and brought here against your will. Sounds as though you've heard this story before. Thousands of times. Well, hundreds of times. Maybe 50 times. But the caretaker has been bringing ships here for months now. The caretaker? That's what the Ocampa call him. He's probably snatched some of your crew too, right? They're likely down on the planet with the Ocampa. But Captain, it's a tricky place, dangerous. You could use a guide. But of course, a guide needs a little, you know, compensation. Sounds fair? Wonderful. To be honest, I've had it rough recently. Those pesky void voles have been nibbling away at my supplies. Some food and water would be most welcome. If you help us find our missing crew, you can have all the food and water you want. It's a deal. Ship. I wonder if we can get a workshop to be the launch bay. I want the science lab up, and I think we should probably put the shield generator on. That's what I think. Anyway, what are we meant to be doing? Focus ship. What's this? Rebuild Voyager and explore the system, or skip cycles until Neelix is ready to talk. Oh, right, okay. Uranium. Spatial anomaly. Ooh. We go here for now. Into the ship. Okay, we've got a science lab up and running. Oh, research. Okay, so Here we go. Now we can do research. This is even better. Cargo bay. Already research. That sounds good. Plasma torch. Let's begin research on that. We only research one thing at a time. Cargo bay level 2. Yeah, I think we can only do one research at a time, probably. Maybe not. Through. Science. Combat. Borg. We got no Borg. Hull reinforcement. Do we have phasers? Oh, improved phaser fire rate. Plasma torch. Yeah, we can only do one at a time. Okay, that's fine. Close. What was the other thing we did? Shield generator, right? Switch off, dismantle. Okay, we've got shields. That's good. Scan the anomaly at a safe distance. Conduct a detailed analysis. Ooh, nice. 100 reward. Awesome. So what was there? Caretaker. What a delicious meal, a culinary masterpiece. I've never encountered such a tangy but comforting, smooth yet vibrant concoction. What was it called again? Tomato soup. Tomato soup. I'm something of a culinary wizard myself, you know. My Alfarian hair pasta bowl is widely known for its bold, mouth-watering taste. Mr. Neelix, I am pleased you are enjoying yourself, but we need your assistance. Now. Ah, yes, your missing crew. Right. Scan the southern continent and look for a range of dead volcanoes. At their foot, you'll find a Kazon Olga encampment. Kazon Olga? One Kazon sect of many. They control this part of the quadrant. They're a bit difficult, but with the right approach, they can even be reasoned with. I thought you said the Akampa had our people. Well, the Akampa do have your people. It's just... my chat scanner is dead. No, I can see what you're saying. The chat's on the screen. Look, that's where you said something, Brody. What do you mean chat scanner? You mean like this or the chat? Oh, maybe not, but first message is dead. Yeah, I didn't see a first message. What was your first message? Oh, right. Oh, no, it's held. It's held for review. It was held for review, that's why. They are. I guess it's because it's got fapping in it. YouTube and their thing, right? Okay, well, the Akampa do have your people. It's just finding them is a bit tricky. My old pal, Major Jarbin, the Olga leader, might know where to look. He's a nice guy, a bit gruff, but he owes me a favour. Ask for more information about Kazon Olga. Anything else we should know about these Kazon Olga? Water is a precious commodity around these parts. The Olga They mostly get theirs through trade. So a little liquid diplomacy would go a long way. Send an away team down. Very well. Prepare an away team and you'll accompany them, Mr. Neelix. How does the sound, though? I had to redo a bunch of stuff. I wanted to stream this because I picked this up like, I don't know, Thursday, Friday, I think I bought it. And OBS was messing around. I installed the latest version of Atom, which messed up OBS, like completely fucked it. So I had to reinstall OBS, reinstall the new version of Atom, and there's still problems with it. I'm waiting for them to find fixes for it, but it's working. And then this morning, or should I say today, I redid all my audio because I switched from Sonar GG to split my audio for recording to Elgato Wave 3, like the software, to do the same thing. So I've had to do all that. I don't think I've streamed since I did that. Maybe. I don't remember. I don't think so. And then when I went to go live, my stream deck wouldn't talk to OBS. So I hit my live button and nothing happened. And I was like, huh? So I spent like 20 minutes, 30 minutes pissing around getting that work. But here we are. It now works. Fly back to the Okampa. Captain, we've reached our destination. Orders, send an away team. Neelix. Now we need this, which would be Kim. Kim does science. Oh, I can't do Kim. Fuck. Oh, he does a lot. Do him, and we'll do Chakotay. No, he doesn't. He doesn't really do sciencey shit, does he? He's got leadership. We've got no one with this mark. Like for instance, see it's orange, it means that the second challenge we can't complete because we've got no one that does the second challenge. Oh, he does it. And he's actually higher. So we actually just need... I think we can do all of them if we do that. Yeah, because he's got science. Okay, that looks good. We'll try it. I was thinking about this game. It's my teen ages. But when I look at these characters, damn, so ugly made. Funny that I met Dr. IRL. I don't know, I think the graphics are okay, to be fair. I think the graphics aren't too bad. But it's on sale right now. So if you want to get it, I'd pick it up on sale. It's got mixed reviews recently. Like, English reviews are good, but there's a mixed review. So I guess there's some other people somewhere else, like not English, that don't like it so much. Maybe they're missing a translation or something. That's probably why. The away team materialises in a small... Why does it show Neelix and the two wrong people? This is not Tuvok or Chakotay, and neither is this. Between dead volcanoes, the sun burns down on them mercilessly. The air is hot and dry, and a sandy wind whips their eyes. Captain, our tricorders are malfunctioning. I can't talk now. Our tricorders are malfunctioning, probably because of the energy impulses. How do we get our bearings now? Orient yourself using a cardinal point. Struggle through the vantage. Oof. I mean, we aren't going to fail it, but we only get a little bit of gold. Neelix can't help at all. In theory, this would actually... Wait, this would be the better one. But we get a chance to fail, whereas this one, we get no chance to fail. I'm going to do this one. See, I'm just going to start it online, but it's starting to be money milking game. Yeah, I played it for a little while. Like, I think it's probably not long after it first come out, and like that was before they done like the a bunch of stuff. I think you couldn't even go on planets and stuff at that point, if I remember rightly. And I don't know. I just couldn't get into it. I just couldn't get into it. Using the survival skills that we only hit up here, it'd be nice if we could have got this one, but using his survival skills and the position of the sun, Chakotay determines a cardinal direction. He navigates the team through the rocky valley, eventually reaching a rocky ledge. Gaining a better view of the surrounding area, in the distance they spot the Kazon Olga settlement. However, the wind is picking up and a massive sandstorm is approaching from the south. Captain, the sandstorm is heading our way. We need to find cover fast. Build a temporary shelter from what you can find. Analyze the area and evaluate the best. Ooh, this would be Tuvok, but this is the science one. This is the only one that requires science, so we could use Tuvok here, because by then this one is leadership and weapons, which is Chakotay. Neelix is... See, Neelix would technically be good on this one, but it doesn't have science. And it's slightly lower. But then this one is leadership. I think we'll go with Neelix, actually. I just wonder if this is the story from the TV series different. So this is the same as the story on TV. You get ported in by the caretaker and you have to find your way back home. But it's also not complete. There's some DLC. I bought the top package. It was like £50, but basically everything. I'm waiting for something like 4 more DLCs to come, and I'll get those. But I have everything because I like Star Trek anyway, so I just got the lot. And I wanted a long game to stream because, you know, I've mentioned this before. Games are okay to stream, but ones that you can play for a while and will last a long time are better than ones that are kind of a one-stream wonder, right? You stream them once and then probably never again because you've either completed it. I've got games that you can complete in 3 hours, so it's kind of would be pointless streaming them, you know? Yeah, we're going to go with Neelix. You still have to find your... Oh, no. The away team is desperately trying to build a shelter, but the strong wind is giving them a hard time. As the storm intensifies, their makeshift cover collapses, leaving them exposed to the full force of the sandstorm. After what seems like an eternity, the storm subsides. The away team emerges, bruised and battered, and sets off in the direction of the Kazon Olga settlement. We lost a bit of crew morale. Captain, we've reached the settlement. How should we approach the people here? What's 15? Oh, the base game's 15. What about the entire thing? Like the all the DLC, the top package. Do you not have the top package? Okay, we can't fail. Oh, we can put all 3 of them on this. Interesting. This, in theory, this and this would be the best course. But we are going to need TrueDeviL for next time. So I'm thinking we just do this, because we'll still get a good outcome. €30 for everything. That's cheaper than I paid. Is that like literally everything? There was 3 packages on my Steam. Where is it? Store page. Yeah, there's 3 packages there. It was £20.99 for the base, $30.39 for the Voyager Across the Unknown Deluxe Edition, and then $50.99 for the entire thing, which is the Captain's Collection. Is it the Captain's Collection? Seems like the Kazan didn't find Neelix as charming as he led us to believe. How should we appease them, Captain? Fuck me. Offer water. Okay, this one. See, we only need TrueDeviL on this. But we need... Oh, we need Chakotay on the next one. Look. Starfleet. Okay, we don't need Chakotay. We need just him on this one. Success. The display of potential force seems to impress Jarbin, who explains that the Okumpa live underground, their access controlled by the caretaker, who also provides their only source of water. As proof, Jarbin points to the bruised woman he is holding as a slave, an Okumpa. He explains that she is one of the few who have managed to reach the surface. Suddenly, Neelix grabs a phaser. He points it at Jarbin and demands the Okumpa woman be freed. Sometimes certain approaches in away missions bear additional risk. Dangerous approaches are marked by a danger level indicator. Failing such a challenge can result in injuries or even fatalities. Things are getting out of hand, Captain. We should retreat. See, we can do this because it's both of them. Secure the retreat with phaser fire. Mind you, we could do with morale. What can we get? Ooh, that's actually better. That's a much better thing. Do that one. Appease and carefully withdraw. Yes, we got a gold. The away team raise their hands in a gesture of peace, slowly backing away while choosing their words carefully to calm the angry Kazon. Jarbin, though furious at Neelix's impulsive action, recognises the away team's intelligent attempt to de-escalate the situation. He allows them to retreat, though his eyes burn with anger. We got 200 morale back at least. Safely back on Voyager, Neelix surprises the rest of the away team as he and the rescued woman kiss passionately. How deep does the relationship between the two go? My dearest Kes, didn't I promise I'd save you? I knew you would come for me, my love. You lied and endangered my crew. This is not how trust is built, Mr. Neelix. He was desperate, Captain, but I understand. I want to repay you and your crew for saving me. As Jarbin said, the access to the underground city is controlled by the caretaker. There is a tunnel, but the caretaker sealed it with a security barrier. We may be able to transport through the barrier. If it has the slightest breach, a transporter signal amplifier would be necessary. Excellent idea. Kes, can you help us once we've located the breach? Of course, it's the least I can do. I'm grateful. Now, we have things to do. Ask Kes what she knows about the caretaker. Ask how Kes and Neelix met, and ask Kes why she came to the surface. Let's ask Kes about the Caretaker. What can you tell us about the caretaker? For generations, he has provided the Okampa with food, water, and energy, and protection from the outside world. Any idea why he does it or where he came from? No, we do have stories and legends about him, but they're just stories and legends. Why did you come to the surface? Kes, if it's so dangerous on the surface, why did you leave your home? I felt a strong pull to explore the world beyond the city. I yearned for the freedom to discover new things and learn about myself. Seeing my people so dependent on the caretaker, unable to even think for themselves, was unbearable. Once we possessed we once possessed telepathic abilities, but these atrophied over many generations. Kes, Mr. Neelix, I'm curious, how did you two meet? I met Kes while I was trading with the Kazan Olga. They enslaved her, but she was kind, even to someone like me. I had to get her out. He visited, brought me gifts, made me laugh. He was the only good thing in that terrible place, and we fell in love. I admit I used you, Captain. I apologise. But I'd do it again in a heartbeat. Okay, we have things to do. Someone get started on that transport signal amplifier, and Kes, we'll go to sickbay and have you examined. Captain, the science lab is back online. Why was it offline? Oh. Yeah, why was it offline? We can start researching the signal amplifier. Oh, I see. 3 cycles remaining. Okay, right. Sick bay. Did we not? Oh, God damn it. Yeah, we don't have sick bay. I'm going to have to repair sick bay. Might have to upgrade life support as well if I can. Repair and activate sickbay. Research transport signals. Amplifying this in the resource lab. Okay, that's what we're doing. We're doing that exactly. We need uranium. Okay, that's done. Injured and sick crew will be placed in the sick bay automatically. After treatment, they'll go back to work. Increase the efficiency of the sick bay by assigning a suitable hero. Catherine Janeway. Oh, I don't know why I read that. Computer initiate emergency medical holographic program. I'm waiting for the please state the nature of the medical emergency. With no other options available, Captain Janeway activates Voyager's emergency hologram. The shimmering figure materializes in sickbay, ready to provide care. Please state the nature of the medical emergency. Doctor, our chief medical officer is dead. You have to take care of sickbay for now, and his patients. Yes. There's no need for concern. I am capable of treating any injury or disease. A broken ulna, a few minor bruises and grazes, nothing I can't handle. You're in the most capable hands, young lady. Thank you, Doctor. That's very kind of you. I expect you to do your best, Doctor. Do my best, Captain. I'm programmed for optimal medical care. What else would I do? Now, if you excuse me, he's fucking sassy. I forgot that he could be sassy. Now, if you excuse me, I have a patient to attend to and a sick bay to reorganize. I completely forgot that he could be sassy. Haven't found. Right, we're going to have to thingy this because we need. Oh shit! We only got 59. Well, not too bad, I suppose. What's in this one? Uranium. Alright, let's go back here. Transport signal amplifier done. Access the tech tree to research new upgrades. This way you can upgrade rooms or unlock passive bonuses that improve efficiency. Certain technologies first require an upgrade of the tier 1 of a technological category. Unlocking a new tech costs research points. Research points are produced by active science labs, but can also be gained as rewards in away mission. Captain, the blueprints for the signal amplifier are complete. However, to start production, we need to repair the workshop. Okay, repair the workshop. What I really want is... I think that we'll clear the debris on this. And we'll put in another one of these, because I think like this passively gives points, right? This passively gives science points. So if we have 2, we get more science points. Plus, we can probably research 2 things at once. I would have assumed. We're still doing tech tree. Plasma torch. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait. Oh, what's R? What am I meant to be doing in R? Abort research. Why would we abort? You can't abort anything. How much deuterium we got? Shipwreck. Did we go here? There's nothing there. I'm guessing we went there. Okay, workshop's done. Nice. Workshop repair, Captain. We can start production on the signal amplifier. Okay, there we go. 3. Ruined room. Enter ship. Oh wait, that opened this as well. Okay, I want technology. Wait, I'm missing resources for this. Titanium. Okay, so we don't have titanium. And that sucks then. That's fine. We've opened the room. It doesn't matter. There's nothing here. But this will give us... Signal amplifier has been completed and is ready for use, Captain. It would be wise to make haste back to a comfort. We will. I'm just going to... get some more deuterium. There we go. Nice. We're full. We have 30 cycles to accomplish this task. Wait, hold on. I read the wrong thing first. Captain, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but the cargo bays are overflowing. If we find any more of this resource, we'll have nowhere to put it. We would just have to leave it behind. I was wondering if we could expand our storage capacity, perhaps with a new cargo bay. Sure. First we need to go back here. Enter ship. Right, what did it want us to do? Fly back to a comfort. Build a cargo bay. Let's put... It's got to be on somewhere that's got... Life support. How is our power? We're finding quite a bit of deuterium, aren't we, really? Should we go up to tier 2? Oh, I don't know whether to. Tier 3 even. Sorry, no, tier 2, yeah. Where did I find the thing? Oh, what was we supposed to be researching? Well, we've got to do one, so I guess we'll have to do the Broussard collectors. Or do we want a battery? Storage resources by 50%. That could be useful. Although if we do this, we get material. Deconstructing buildings now returns all resources. Well, I don't plan on deconstructing any just yet. We will probably deconstruct some. But there was also... What was I going to do? Oh yeah, hull reinforcement. Science. Field training. Hydroponics bay. That's what we need. Because if we get a hydroponics bay, we can create our own food. But do I do hull? Do I do hull reinforcement first? No. It's no good keeping the ship in tip-top condition if all of our guys are dead because I haven't made food for them. Right? Through expired workforce. High morale threshold bonuses increased by 20%. Crew quarters. 10 crew members in standard Starfleet quarters. See, now, once we do crew quarters, we'll change all the emergencies to crew quarters, and then we'll get higher morale. I think I might do the hydroponics bay, because we want food. And then we have to build a cargo bay somewhere. I mean, in theory, if this is shuttle... No, this is main shuttle, isn't it? We could activate this and put cargo all along here. We need 75 of this to... But we have no titanium. We have to produce titanium. We've got the high morale though, look. Alright, that's going to have to wait because there's nothing we can really do. Captain, we've reached our destination. Orders, send an away team. Hez. What do we need? We need somebody with a phaser and someone with Starfleet. And now we just need someone that's got engineering. And this guy would be better, to be fair. Got higher engineering. Upon materialising near the tunnel entrance, a group of Kazon is already there, tinkering with the security barrier in frustration. As soon as they notice the away team, they reach for their weapon, but hesitate. Careful, shouts one of them. Don't let them butter you up. Captain, the Kazon seem to be more cautious this time, but they're still ready to attack. What hour order? I've been talking. I'm going to have a drink. Hang on. Mainly because apart from the fact that my lips are dry and my mouth's dry, my coffee is stone cold. It's been here since I started stream. Okay, all right. So we need... This gives a bit of red, but he's the only one we can... Oh no, we can actually have two. Okay, show of force. Raise your weapons and approach the Kazon. Attempt to negotiate safe passage using your previous diplomatic success to build trust. Use a transport module to make harmless object appear, causing distraction. Ooh, clever. But seeing as we only brought this guy because of this, mind you, we need him for the next one. That's not so good. We have to try and get rid of this red if we... What does she bring? We could use her. We don't need her for anything else. Science. Shit, we need her for the next one, really. Maybe. And we need 50. It's all risky. Doesn't matter what it is, it's all risky. This guy is way less risky because he's got 26 and we need 23. I'm going to try this. 9, okay. The away team uses a transporter module to beam a small plant into the Kazon camp. The sudden appearance of the strange green object causes confusion and alarm among the Kazon, allowing the away team to slip past them and enter the tunnel unnoticed. Captain, we've reached the tunnel entrance. Using the transporter signal amplifier now to find possible breaches in the security barrier. Well, Neelix is the only choice we have here. Really, he's the highest, even though he's actually under. Let's hope we can, fuck. The transport signal amplifier proves less effective than hoped. While it detects fluctuations in the barrier, it cannot pinpoint the suitable breach. After several attempts, the away team managed to find a weak spot and transport through, but the protest takes longer than expected. Beyond the barrier, the tunnel opened into a breathtaking sight. Embedded in a large cavern, a futuristic environment with smooth white walls emerges in front of the away team, glowing in a warm light, a white light, and littered with patches of green, the Akompa City. Captain, we're inside the Akompa City, but it's a maze of streets and chambers. How should we proceed to find Harry and Balana? Well, we can use her. He's actually got a higher skill than required, so... Hey, we got gold. Critical success. Nice. Hess approaches a group of Acampa, respectfully asking for assistance in locating the missing Harry and Balana. The Acampa, touched by her concern, eagerly provide directions to a medical facility. The away team eventually finds their crew members, awake but disorientated. Disoriented or disorientated? Anyway, disoriented. Probably is disoriented. Surrounded by strange medical equipment. Balana, wary of the unfamiliar faces, instinctively reaches for a weapon. Before any confrontation can occur, the ground starts to shake violently. A message from Captain Janeway cuts through the joy of reunion. The caretaker array has apparently repositioned itself and is now firing at the tunnel entrance. We need to get you out of there. Okay, it's obviously Chakotay because gold and green as opposed to green and red. Oh, I was hoping for critical. Oh well. The away team quickly navigates the collapsing tunnels. They dodge falling debris and leap over widening chasms, escaping the crumbling ceiling just in time. Soon they reach the exit, the security barrier, the only thing standing between them and their escape. The tremors are interfering with the signal amplifier's focus, Captain. The connection is constantly being interrupted. We can't beam out like this. Well, there you go. Stabilize the transport signal amplifier by adjusting its frequency and modulation, 26 to 23. Working quickly, the away team adjusts the transport signal's amplifier, frequency and modulation, compensating for the tremors. The transport signal stabilizes, allowing the away team to lock onto the beam and materialize safely back on Voyager. Nice. We did alright. Back on Voyager, Harry Kim breathes a sign of relief while Balana Torres eyes her Starfleet rescuers with suspicion. The marquee engineer struggles to understand the sudden alliance. Miss Torres, welcome aboard Voyager. I'm Captain Catherine Janeway and Ensign Kim. It's good to have you back in one piece. Reporting for duty, Captain. I didn't think I'd ever see Voyager again. It's good to be back. What the hell is going on here, Chakotay? Since when are we cozying up to Starfleet? It's a long story, Balana. Let's just say we had to compromise to get you back. And we share a common goal, getting back home. Anything you learned on the planet could help us. Ask if they've learned anything about the caretaker. Did you learn anything about the caretaker? He's been acting weird lately. Apparently, abducting people is a new hobby of his. Oh, and he increased the Acampa's power supply to last them for 5 years, if I recall correctly. And he destroyed the tunnels. Sounds like he's preparing for something. But what can you tell us about the Acampa? Annoyingly friendly and incredibly naive. They wouldn't last 5 minutes on the surface. Apparently they've been living underground for over 500 generations. That's true, our ancestors lived on the surface once. Ancient journals tell us that Caretaker opened a deep chasm and led us underground. Any idea why? The Acampa mentioned something called the warming. The day our surface turned into a desert, on that day the Caretaker appeared to build our city. Since then he's provided for the Acampa. A debt that can never be repaid. Say again, Lieutenant Tuvok? There is enough evidence for me to form a reasonable hypothesis, Captain. The Acampa's homeworld turned into a desert from one day to the next. The Caretaker's immediate arrival seems to be no coincidence. I assume he is responsible for their ecological damage. Building the underground city and caring for them, he seems to be trying to make amends. In addition, it was mentioned that the Caretaker provided the Acampa with a mere 5 years worth of energy, coupled with the destruction of the access tunnels. And his frequent references to running out of time, the logical conclusion is that he does not intend to continue his role as Caretaker. I believe he is dying. If he dies, how the hell are we supposed to get home? The Caretaker mentioned that you might have what he needs. Can you make sense of that? We woke up covered in strange ulcerations. The accomplice said we were sent away to prevent some kind of plague. Except we weren't sick before we met the guy. What a crock. They also said the caretaker had sent others with the same disease, but they didn't recover. They died? I want you both in sickbay now. Captain, their condition is unusual. It appears to be cellular disruption caused by the introduction of foreign genetic material. Their bodies are rejecting it, rather violently, I might add. They're fortunate. A few more days and the cellular disruption would have been fatal. Foreign genetic material? For what purpose? An excellent question, Commander. It appears to have been introduced deliberately, though why anyone would want to inject them with an incompatible DNA is beyond my comprehension. Prognosis, Doctor? I've already started the treatment with my expertise. They should make a full recovery. The Doctor's discovery further confirms my hypothesis, Captain. Aware of his imminent death, the caretaker is enacting measures to safeguard the accomplice for as long as possible. However, they will run out of energy eventually, so he seeks a successor, one who would continue his work. This explains the abduction and subsequent testing of individuals from various sectors. If he dies before finding a suitable successor, we'll be stranded. We have to return to the array before it's too late. Captain, given the caretaker's reluctance to cooperate, a more assertive approach may be necessary. The Vulcan's right. If that overgrown energy blob won't send us home, we'll blast our way out. Phasers, torpedoes, the whole shebang. I believe a bit of tactical planning is in order. Shields first, then phasers. I'll already have shields. Repair and activate the phaser room. Phaser control room. Repair. And the torpedo launcher. I think, don't we still have one being built or something? Or can we do that? Oh, we can actually do that. Okay. We still have to build a cargo bay. How much deuterium we got? Okay, we've got... We could grab some more deuterium, but we need the cargo bay before we do any of that. I mean, there's deuterium in the other sector, right? Back at the caretaker. Back here. Phaser control. Okay. Torpedo. Our offensive and defensive capability has been restored, Captain. However, I suggest a test run to verify system functionality and to assess our temporary flight control officer performance in combat. Excuse me? This ace pilot knows more maneuvers than Starfleet can throw Greek letters and numbers together. Except the one for evading Starfleet custody. Gentlemen, enough. Tuvok is right. We need to test our combat system, but we lack a sparring partner. You have one. Outship. Seriously, Chakotay? All the marquee on the Valjean a Starfleet target practice? What could possibly go wrong? Balana, focus. We need preparation. And I will pilot the Valjean. I can't remember what they called it. Captain, just remember to set your phasers to simulation. I'll keep it in mind, Commander. Okay, each combat encounter you may choose up to 3 heroes to utilise their specific strengths and abilities. So select a hero. So first we want Tom, surely, because he's evasive manoeuvring. Then surely we want Tuvok. And then we want Kim, because Kim does shield hacking and he hacks enemy shield and frequencies. So all of these are our combat guys, technically. Start combat. The Voyager will fight semi-autonomously. Phasers are fired automatically, torpedoes manually. You control the ship by opening the command menu and deciding how to approach the enemy.
What are your orders, Captain?
I have no fucking idea. What are your orders, Captain? Don't ask me. I ain't got a clue. Order your ship to try and attack or defend a side with either defences or offensive movements. Fleeing requires enemy ship engines to be damaged, while surrendering costs resources as a form of payment. You can also repair damaged subsystems. Proceed to offensive movement. Offensive action. Weapons.
Moving to attack the front, Captain.
Hero abilities can be deactivated by selecting them with the mouse or by pressing the number keys. On control, use right bumper, left bumper to switch and activate with X. Blue countdown indicates the ability is active while we wait, while a white countdown shows its cooldown.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Victory. Hit status 59. Boom, that's how it's done. Not bad for a temporary guy, huh, Tuvok? Your methods were unconventional, however, the objective was achieved. An acceptable performance. Also got Steam achievement. One more thing, Captain. Whatever awaits us at the array, the Valjean should be in a support position for Voyager. Alright, have the transport room standing by in case your crew needs an emergency beam out. Let's show this quadrant what we're really made of. Captain, we reached our destination. Orders, continue. Oh, hello. It seems where we were expected, Captain. It's the Kazon. The lead ship is hailing us. They're probably not calling to chat. I'll have our marquee raider manned. You'll have support if this turns into a fight, Cap. Excellent idea, but let's see what the Kazon have to say first. Back for more, are you? Don't think your silk tongue will work this time. All we care about is getting home, Jarvin. We will beam over to the array and see if we can arrange that. Oh, I'm sure you have another fancy speech prepared for the entity, but I won't allow it. We have no dispute with you. Of course not. You'd rather talk your way into getting what you want. This is absurd. We have no intention of challenging you. I'm not as gullible as you think. The array's power is mine. Gavin, can we discuss this like two civilized... He's disconnected, Captain. They're powering up their weapons. Battle stations. Right, we'll keep these because... Yeah, they're probably the better ones.
What are your orders, Captain?
How do we do this again? We click. Oh yeah, orders. We want to target their weapons.
To attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Torpedoes have been fired manually. Shift key or left... Oh, shift key is it? Okay.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. An enemy is surrendered, Captain.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Enemy ship surrendered. Okay, now what then? What am I supposed to do?
Ability ready, Captain. An enemy is surrendered, Captain.
Okay. Sounds good.
Ability ready, Captain.
We need to
Ability
get this
ready,
one
Captain.
surrendered. These two are surrendered, but we need to get to this guy.
Moving to attack the front, Captain.
How do I target this guy? Victory. What? I didn't even get to attack that guy because I just couldn't get near him. Well, we kicked their ass. We pushed them back, but it was a close call. We got our crew beamed off in time before the raider exploded. You are strong, Captain, but there is strength in numbers. I have called for reinforcement. This array will be mine. Then I guess we don't have much time. Hail the array. Well, aren't you persistent? We need you to send us back where we came from. Impossible. I've barely enough strength to complete my work. I must protect the Okumpa. If I don't, the Kazon will steal their water. They won't be able to survive. You must let go of the Okumpa. Did you ever consider allowing the Okumpa to care for themselves? They're children. Children grow up. They need challenges. Maybe the Okumpa are stronger than you think. Something you did turn their planet into a desert, didn't it? That was the debt that could never be repaid. We were explorers from another galaxy. We had no idea our technology would devastate their atmosphere. 2 of us were chosen to stay behind and care for them. 2? Where's the other? She went off to look for more interesting places. Right, so all we can do is say that. You've dragged us into this. You need to send us... Captain, Jarbin wasn't blowing. His reinforcements have arrived. I could try to access the array systems to transport us to the Alpha Quadrant, Captain. No, I'm fading. Time is up. If you leave, the array will be left to the Kazon. They will annihilate the Okumpa. You must destroy it. Don't listen to him. We'll be stranded. Please, protect the Okumpa. The caretaker fades away, collapsing into an inert crystalline form. Janeway is now forced with an impossible choice. Return home to the Alpha Quadrant, leaving the Okumpa defenseless, or sacrifice Voyager return to ensure their safety. The clock is ticking. So if we go home, that's the end of the game. That was a quick game. Game over, right? He's gone. Captain, the Kazon are closing in. Did I try to access the primary control system to send us back? No, so far I'm enjoying the game. Destroy the array. We never asked to be involved, but we are. I won't trade the lives of their comfort for our convenience. Tuvok. Oh, Lieutenant Tuvok, ready to try cobalt device. What are you doing? The array's our only way out of here. You can't. I can and I will. Try cobalt device is ready, Captain. Fire. We'll find another way home, I promise. Who do you think you are, making the decision for all of us? It was the right decision, B'Elanna. The Okumpa, they remind me of our people. We were fighting a more powerful enemy to protect our own. The Okumpa deserve that too. 70,000 light years. We're really stranded, aren't we? Great. Now I'll definitely miss my next parole review. A missed parole review should not be your primary concern at the moment, Mr. Paris. Ah, thanks, Tuvok. Hadn't thought about that. Jarbin is hailing us, Captain. You have made an enemy today. With that forehead, I don't care. Mr. Paris, put some distance between us and this place. Voyager's hull can be damaged in combat. Dialogue, spatial phenomena, and if the navigational deflector is offline. If the hull's integrity reaches 0, Voyager will be destroyed and the game will be over. Oh dear. Hull doesn't regenerate by itself. To repair hull, assign a work team in the engineering office. Asteroid field, plasma storm, navigational deflector offline. Ship. Where was engineering? Where's that hull damage? Oh, max classic 4 assigned to repair. Okay. Right, we need I think I'm going to turn... Oh, I can't turn this on. I need 75 brains. Where do we get brains? How do we get brains? Oh, it's titanium, isn't it? How do we do titanium production? Well, we might as well get some more deuterium system. Wonder if we can make friends with these guys. Oh, we've got the hydroponics bay. Nice. Combat. Now we'll have hull reinforcement. Let's risk it. Shit, we only got 45%. Damn it. Didn't get what we wanted. I mean, we can still get some more here. Captain, we found a abandoned ship. Yeah, we don't need that much. What do we need now? This would be enough if we get it green. Okay, great. Yeah, we lost 219, but now we maxed in 1500. Sick. Hull's still being repaired, is it? Yeah. Cartography. How do we get... Oh, I don't know how to get this. Let's get this brain. How do we get brains? We need to figure out how to get friggin' titanium. Hull reinforcements. Happy ship, happy crew. Have more maximum morale. Nice. Right, we've got hull reinforcement. Great. Science. Ain't got no Borg stuff. Crew. High morale threshold. Let's do that one. Try and keep our morale high. Or middle mouse button is center. Okay. So we can get deuterium there. I don't know why it went to this one. There is deuterium here though, but we don't really need it. Another freaking gnat bite. Sector, what do you want us to do? Oh, go to this one. Yeah, I was going to build another science lab, wasn't I? But we can't because we need 30 brains. Maintenance. Oh, engineering office, okay. We can make it into a cargo bay that we need desperately, seeing as it's unlocked. We can always put another science lab here instead. Make it into a cargo bay. 3 cycles, because we need the cargo bay. Three cycles away. Alright, we're going to go here. By then the cargo bay should be done. Each cargo bay can only store one type of resource. Build more cargo bays or upgrade existing ones to increase the amount you can store. Morale 100. The crew is happy with the fulfillment promise, Captain. Thanks. What's this? Oh, this is deuterium, right? Okay, yeah, deuterium. I think that's deuterium. So we can get more fuel. That's exactly the whole point of this. Fly directly to get more deuterium, or this one. We do this one because I think we get enough if it stays in the green. Yeah, there we go. We picked up 746. So our maximum deuterium is 2000 now. Much bigger, much more. We also need more of this, but to get more of that we need to build more stuff or upgrade something. No way to upgrade anything, no. We need brains for that. You need brains to dismantle it. The hell? I can repair this, can't upgrade it. Did we do the shuttle bay? Would it be good? I'm going to do the shuttle bay. It looks like we can go back, so we can actually go back to these systems. It just costs deuterium, but we can actually go back to these systems to get more. So it wants us to go here. Fine. Okay, we now have shuttle. 70,000 light years from home. It seems we're in this together, Commander. Your decision didn't win you any friends. Kazon, Marquis and Starfleet. But I respect you for it. Their anger is justified, but we have more pressing concerns. 2 crews on 1 ship, stranded in the Delta Quadrant, fighting for survival. I know a thing or two about survival. The Marquis are a motley crew. We had to learn to put our differences aside to work together. Coexist. Coexist? Well, Commander, I'd like to offer you the position of Voyager's first officer. First officer? You're willing to trust a Marquis with that responsibility? I'm learning to adapt. This is a new beginning, a chance to forge a new path together. 27 crew joined Voyager. Neelix, Hez, you want to see me? Do you need anything else before you leave? Supplies, water, medicine? Well, that's what we wanted to discuss. We'd like to go with you. Before you say anything, Captain, we both very much want to be part of your journey. I can offer you so much in this sector, Captain. Need a guide, supplies, contacts, and a cook? Oh, you haven't lived until you've tasted my Anglerbosk, whatever the hell, however you say that. But more than that, Captain, I can be your morale officer. Keep those smiles bright on this long voyage home. I have a feeling you'll need that. A guide, a cook, and a morale officer. That's quite an offer, Mr. Neelix. And Kez, what about you? What do you hope to gain from this journey? I want to see the galaxy. There's so much out there I don't know. So much to explore and discover. Perhaps this journey could help me understand my own telepathic abilities better. Learn more, develop them. I also want to help. After the doctor cured my wounds, I realised I want to help people too. Maybe I could learn from him, assisting sickbay. I think the doctor would be glad to have you. Very well then, welcome aboard. Captain, you might want to see this. Looks like we've stirred up a little trouble. In a good way, I think. A sudden distress call reveals Voyager's victory over Jabin sparked a massive escape from the Kazon slave camp. Janeway wastes no time ordering the desperate survivors to be beamed aboard. Neelix is surprised to find another Talaxian, Zybane, yeah, who was captured while exploring the Akompa landscape. Gratefully, joins the growing crowd of survivors seeking the doctor's care. Another 21 crew. Alright, everybody, listen up. Deliver speech. Unite, explore the unknown and learn. Deliver speech. Stand strong as one crew, defend ourselves. Or deliver speech. Overcome differences and unite as one. Oh, this is an interesting choice. I mean, they both kind of get the same goal, but this one would be like, let's stick together and learn shit. This is like, let's stick together because we're stronger in numbers. And this one is more of a, let's not worry about our differences, just all stay, you know, all work as one. I mean, we're going to explore anyway, so that doesn't matter.
Woohoo! Thanks, mate.
Corsair, thank you for the follow. Did my pop-up happen? Oh, it did happen. Good. Thank you for the follow. I'm going to do this one. We're alone in an uncharted part of the galaxy, facing unknown dangers. We must work together to survive. Commander Chakotay and I have agreed to unite our crews as one Starfleet crew. Continue speech. Chart new territory to explore. Explore but fight our way home. Well, the ultimate goal is to get home, for sure. But we're going to end up doing all of these. We're going to end up fighting. We're going to end up seeking solutions. The only Starfleet vessel in the Delta Quadrant will continue to chart new territories and unravel the secrets of this region. But our objective is to return home. 75 years is unacceptable. We will innovate. We'll search for shortcuts and new technologies to get us home faster. Somewhere along this journey we'll find a way back. Well spoken, Captain. Mr. Parrish, you've proven yourself a skilled pilot and a valuable member of this crew. I hereby appoint you as our flight control officer. For the first time in my life, I don't know what to say. Perhaps a state that you would like to embrace more frequently from now on, Lieutenant Parrish. Lieutenant Parrish has a nice ring to it, don't you think? Hey, Harry, I bet your own promotion is just around the corner. Oh boy, imagine me becoming a captain one day. Very well, gentlemen. As your first official act in your new position, Lieutenant Parrish, set a new course. We're flying home. Okay, so I think that was the tutorial. So leaving the sector will cause all active missions to be cancelled and all heroes currently marked as unavailable to be lost. So we're going to stay here because I want to just kind of roam around a little bit in the sectors and loot as much as we can and upgrade the ship while we can before we leave. Because look, there's all these planets we haven't even been to yet. We can have deuterium. We've got this now. We've got brains. We need brains. We need titanium. We need titanium. But we can scan all these. The deuterium. Ooh. While scanning the ring system of a Class D planet, Void detects traces of the 247th element, a major breakthrough for the Federation. Analysing these could provide valuable scientific insights. Okay, so we're going to go here. We're going to scan this. And now we've got inspired workforce. So engineering. This collects more deuterium, but right now we don't have storage space for it. So we could do warp core, or we can't do warp core efficiency. We need 100. We need to build up a bit more. Then we can do warp core efficiency. 1 deuterium now provides 6 energy, so we get better energy consumption. Well, we're going to have to just do something else then. But it's going to use up like 70. Holy crap. Let's leave that for now. Dispatch a team to investigate. The risk is too high. Send a team down. A sample. So dark green, I assume, would mean that we get more. Dark green is better than light green. But light green means that there's no risk whatsoever. Well, scan the ring system, breakthrough. Yeah, okay, I've already read that. I kind of want to do this one just because I think that we get more, because it's a dark green rather than a light green. And there's not much room for error. There's only that little tiny bit there for error. That doesn't mean it won't error. I'm going to dispatch a team. Excellent. Mission outcome, excellent. Numerous bodies were discovered in varying states of decomposition. Each was covered in a fibrous membrane-like substance, creating a disturbing scene. Got any optionals? No. The site appears to be a burial ground. Leave the remains untouched, observed from afar. Scan the remains for residual energy or anomalies. Examine the bodies for clues to determine what happened. This is the better one. There we go. We got 80 extra now, right? Ultra thin reactor plating unlocked. Ooh. Science points 80. We've got more science points. Now we can research the thing that we wanted. It was going to be 100. Scan this planet. Uranium. Alien probe. Deuterium. Uranium. We've done that one. Okay, let's go. The alien probe. Perform a passive scan from safe. Conduct detailed analysis. Science lab. Come on, give me green. Nice. Science team successfully recovered all the data from the probe's internal systems. Excellent. See, now we can go ship. Science. Research. I still think we should be able to do 2 at a time because we've got 2 science rooms. That would be cool. We could do a large hydroponics bay. That will give us like our food. I think that this would probably just get in the large bay level 2. Like, look, 360 to 540 every 10 cycles. That's pretty good. Produces gel packs from dude and uranium. Dude? What the fuck? Does it mean poop? I don't know what it was. What's dude? Science lab level 2. Hydroponics bay level 3. That's basic. We want the large hydroponics if we're going to get anything, right? Spatial anomalies, metaphasic shield. Provides ship with 80 plus deflector shields during combat. Increase shield recharge rate by 10. Ooh. Combat. Regenerative shielding. Increases shield recharge rate by 20. That would be nice. So would the disruptor though. Look. Fires a pulse that deals high damage to shield, but deals low damage against hull. So you can fire the disruptor, which would take their shields down, and then fire the phaser, which would do hull damage. Maybe we'll do the regenerative shielding though, just in case. Enhanced thrusters, moving, hull reinforcement, salvage protocol, increase rules after winning a combat. Oh, I don't know what to do. Increase energy threshold for the propulsion system in combat by 1. Hull integrity. That gives us a better hull. Oh, I can't get this. It's locked. Well, that doesn't work then, does it? I have to get either captain's knowledge. And that's it. I can't get anything in here. Right, fine. Be like that game. Don't give me access to stuff that I'd like. Through. Is there anything I can research? Crew quarters. This would be better. Do crew quarters. It'll give us thingy. Can I order get more than one? No. I've got 2 science bays. I should be able to get more than one. Damn you. Fine. Do we put another... What am I missing? Oh, I'm missing freaking 75 of these now. Again, I guess... Okay, fine. Can't do anything. Right. Deuterium. Consumption 102. Available 18. Yeah, we don't know a lot, do we? Shipwreck. We're not going to hold that much, so it doesn't matter. We'll just take what we can. There we go. We lost 380 of it. We lost almost half of it. But what we're trying to do is now is this is 10 cycles. We need to waste 10 cycles. What's that? Battery compartment. Hollow deck. Why would I dismantle it? I mean, dismantle it. Sick bay. Can we put a hero in here? Put Kez in there. Kez did work in the sick bay, didn't she? So that works. Mess hall. Hero. We're going to put Neelix in here. Who's good in the transporter room? Was Kim good in the transporter room? What do we need? Command. We put Chakotay in there. So right, I'm confused now. Hold on. If torpedo's here, where's the phasers? Main engineering hero. Plus 44 warp core repair rate. Yep, put Valana in now. Where's phasers? Skill generator. Bridge. Ah, there's phasers. Surely we could put... What do we need? Security. So Tuvok. Would be good in now. I think we can move them around after if we need to. I hope we can. Fuel generator. I don't think we've got anyone to go in there. We need another like sciencey guy or whatever, security guy. Aero wing shuttle bay. Or aero shuttle bay. Period that receives trade offers. Send your aero wing to trade resources or reduce the threat level. Only one trade can be active at a time and each takes a set amount of time to complete, limited to one. And later. maybe. Do that one later, I think. How long have we got left? 29 minutes. Got half an hour left. Okay. Right. I kind of feel I'm ready to leave this sector, but because we've got as much. I mean, we could. I guess we could suck out a bit more uranium, right? Oh, it was here. Max 120. Oh yeah, look, we spent tons of it, so we actually need this. There we go. Now we've 146. We can hold 150, and we can hold almost 2,000. We're actually doing pretty good. Hull is still going up, and our morale is still going up. I think we could just go to the next sector because I don't think there's anything else that we can do here. Although it also, I've looked at other things and they said you should go to every planet because you can get like things that pop up, like events that pop up. We located a rich asteroid field containing valuable minerals. One of our scientists is an experiment mining technique with potential for high much yield. Send a probe to determine the best possible approach. That's fine. We're full anyway. There was nothing there, so did we go here? Oh, crew quarters. Alright, well, now we can unlock something else. Science. I guess I'm just going to have to do like the field training or something. Nothing there. We've been to everything else, right? We've been to everywhere else. We didn't go here, did we? Or did we? Yes, we did. Sure. We burned quite a bit so far. We're back to 2,000 nearly. We can actually go here. A field training, combat. Can we even begin? Oh, we have to research tier 2. Okay. I'm going to just do this one because we might as well. And then we might as well just get... And then we'll leave for the next sector.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tuvok. We have been in the Delta Quadrant for an estimated 4 weeks. The integration of Starfleet and former Maquis personnel is progressing. Our current trajectory of 70,000 light-years to Federation space dictates a need for a long-term survival strategy. Due to the replicator's power consumption, The captain has concluded that we must transition to traditional nutrition and enlist the assistance of Mr. Neelix in locating alternative food sources. I have provided Mr. Neelix with a Starfleet Cadet's Guide to Shipboard Protocol, specifically highlighting regulations concerning discipline, resource management, and proper conduct. To date, I have observed no discernible alteration in his operational methodology or adherence to protocol. I will therefore continue to monitor his activities to ensure that his unconventional approach does not result in any culinary incidents.
Mr. Neelix, do you have any recommendations for edible plants? Plants? Ah, yes. There's a lovely little L-class planet close by. Lush vegetation, abundant wildlife, and it's almost perfectly safe. Almost? That's reassuring. Mr. Neelix, could you accompany the away team and provide first-hand guidance? I'll second that, Lieutenant Paris. Set a course. Now, if you excuse me, I have to announce our new chief engineer. Lieutenant Carey, you've kept engineering running smoothly during the past few weeks. Thank you for that. I'm happy to serve, Captain. However, the Delta Quadrant requires someone who can improvise when Starfleet protocols fail. Miss Torres? But Captain, I've been a loyal Starfleet officer for years. She's a marquee criminal. You're out of line, Lieutenant. My decision stands. Dismissed. Miss Torres, or should I say Lieutenant Torres? I know we got off on the wrong foot, but I hope we can learn to work together. Fine, I'll keep your ship running, but don't think I forget it was you who got us into this situation. I trust you'll handle engineering with equal determination. Don't worry, voyage is in good hands, Captain. You'll have assistance. Commander Chakotay highly recommended both Ensign Seska and Crewman Jonas, both marquee. Well, that's not so bad. At least I'll have someone to rant about Starfleet regulations to. Don't worry, Balana. We'll find ways to adapt to Starfleet. We always have. Anything you need, just say the word, Lieutenant. You can count on me. Just do your job, Jonas. That's all I need. You start right away. We're reaching the L-class planet and we've got plenty of work to do. You can hire allied ships on the bridge to help in combat. Only one ally may help at the same time. Unlock allies by fulfilling hidden objectives and researching certain techs. Once unlocked, they will be available for the rest of the game. Recruitment and upkeep cost resources. Sure. Right, I'm going to just move something because I notice it's kind of in the way. You can't see over there, so I'm going to move it to here. Hopefully that won't get in the way. I think the chat is fine. It's literally just above that bar. So I think the chat's fine. I just need to fix this waveform. I don't understand why this doesn't work. Yeah, I'm not sure why the waveform isn't working. Ignore on mute. Normalize volume. There's an audio source, but it's just not. One, two, three. No, I can hear myself. Right, don't want that. I'm very confused. I'll have to figure that out later. I had a really cool like waveform over the top. It was like up here. And it stopped working since I changed the setup, so I need to Try and fix that if I can. Oops, what happened there? I clicked the wrong thing. Where are we? Main screen. Okay, good job. Right. Okay, so we got this. So why do we need to go here? Dilithium signatures of dilithium. I don't. How much dilithium can we hold? 200. 500 to 1,000 tons. Yeah, well, that's no good because we can only hold 200. So I'm going to need another cargo bay, aren't I, before that? Uranium. 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 Deuterium. Deuterium. Dilithium. Don't know how much is there. Okay. Well. What's this question? Activate stellar cartography in the lower left of the ship. Don't really open the menu. Why are you telling me to activate it? It is activated, is it not? Wait, where was stellar cartography again? It's already activated. What you going on about? Broski telling me it's not activated. How much we got left on this? 11. Well, we're going to just have to go into the food. Captain, we've reached our destination. Orders? Send an away team. I guess we're gonna have to send Neelix. Then we're gonna need to send someone from Starfleet or medical. Yes? No. Interesting. He'll give us Starfleet and everything there. Now we need to fill up the rest. Tuvok is the obvious choice. Fills up these, all of them. Captain, we've arrived. Half the crew must be down here. How should we proceed? Rewards. 300 food. Harvest inconspicuous plants. Let me just do this one because we want this, right? Nah, we didn't get a critical. Neelix quickly identifies the delicious looking apples as poisonous as strange roots, as safe as apples as poisonous, and the strange roots as safe and nutritious. The waiting gathers a bountiful food supply. Receive your signal about the ship in orbit, Captain. Ensign Seska is missing and we can't locate her comm badge signal. Ask others where Seska is. Spread out and search for clues. Analyze traces in the environment. So this is no good because it's got a red, so we don't want that. So it's got to be either this one. Oh, that's two of them. Well, this one would probably be better. 47. These are under. We need 45, and these are both well under. This is over, so we should do this one, really. Crew report indicates Cess was last seen berry picking near a cave. The away team decide to investigate. And now we need Phaser, Starfleet and Command. Which would be Tuvok, probably. I mean, if we did these two, it's a guaranteed critical. But there's a chance for him to do critical and him to do critical on his own. What do we need here? Science. He's science. So I think we just do this because we need him for the next one, potentially. Although Neelix might cover it as well. A bit hard to say, isn't it? That's fine. We only lost, what, 2 difficulties, so it doesn't really matter. The team blends into the shadows, avoiding a Kazon patrol. Questioning the Kazon presence, the team hurries to find Seska. Captain, we're inside the cave, but no sign of Seska. So this is gold green. And then he would be... Oh, this is try to locate a comm badge, split up and search every corner of the cave. This gives us 10 of these if we manage it. But we need Tuvok for the next one, for definitely is the only one that we can do with that. So we'd be better off doing that. Critical success. The newly transmitted signal guides the team directly to Seska's hiding spot. Relieved, she recounts a Kazon ambush while gathering mushrooms. Captain, another Kazon patrol. We're taking heavy fire. The Tuvok would be the best one for this. But we actually get a better if we do this one. Strategic defeat. There, retreat. Yeah, we have to do these ones. And we got a critical. Nice. G.Skill 52 of 36. Under fire, the team makes a strategic retreat, escaping the cave and beaming avoid Voyager. Nice. Captain, the away team is back with Ensign Seska and quite a haul. Should we move it to the cargo bay? I appreciate Neelix's enthusiasm, but I'm concerned about the long-term viability of these food sources and their actual nutritional value. Simply having a lot of it doesn't solve our problem. Valid point, Commander. We'll have the food analysed in the science lab. Guess we could go here, but I think we're going to have way more dilithium than we need. Really, we could do with another cargo bay. I'd like it on... I don't know where I'd like it, actually. I was thinking of putting it here because it's closer to the shuttle. Oh, main engineering, no. Captain, the warp core was never fully repaired after initial damage, bringing us to the Delta Quadrant. To meet our growing energy demands for travel and facilities, we must upgrade it to level 2. This is a fundamental task that will significantly increase Voyager's maximum energy output, which is essential. Sure. So now it should be... It says level 2. Does that mean tier 2? I guess not. We still need to wait. We've still got 4 thingies to go. I'm going to do this. And then maybe we can turn this into another storage. And then we can put... dilithium in there. Maybe we get more dilithium. What is dilithium for? Rare resource that is mandatory for warp core upgrades. Yeah, so we might need dilithium. We can always change it if not. let's deuterium. Uranium. Wait, do we go? We went to that asteroid, right? Ooh, our scanners picked up definite dilation signature. This is phage. I remember there was a phage where it made their skin funky or something. So we have to go there, but be careful because of that, I guess. We need to go somewhere that's got 3 cycles. Now the ruined room is done. Now we can do another cargo bay. Oh, we can only do food or brain storage, titanium storage. Well, we ain't got a lot of titanium anyway, so I wonder if we could do food. One remaining. I'm just going to fly here because it just... There we go. Right. We want to upgrade to tier 2. 12. Holy shit, that's a lot. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Uranium, 120. 300 food now. At least we have some food. We're running out of deuterium, but I mean, we've got some. Is there more planets in it? Oh, there is more. That's fine. As long as we don't run out. These 3 cycles. Cargo bay's done. Right, what should we have the cargo bay? I'm thinking this, because then we can hold more. We can hold, right, like we can hold 150. Now we can hold 200 of it. I don't know what we're going to put in this room. What the hell can we put in this room? Might have to change this room and put this, because like we've got this room here and I have no idea what we can put in it. Oh, we can put a hydroponics bay in it. Oh no, see, it requires 3. So that's not going to work, see? Same as like this requires 3. On back. Oof. Okay, we might have to move this at some point because this is taking up too much room. We've got a single thing there, which means that there's one that can't be used right now. Could open this one though. Maybe put hydroponics there. I guess we need one of these big ones for the big hydroponics, right? But we need to get another thingy online. Oh, actually, we made this into the cargo. We could get rid of that, and then that could become the big hydroponic, because it would be a bay of 4. Huh. That could work. Risk ambush and thoroughly scan debris. Captain, we've encountered debris field. Sensor indicating this debris field consists of starships that have very recently been destroyed. Risk ambush and thoroughly scan debris. Quickly beam avoid any salvage. You get a little bit. We only need that, to be honest. That would max us out. Have a shot from close range. You know, I'm going to do this because a fight would be kind of fun, right? Hey, 3 crew joined Voyager. Hey, we've got 3 new crew as well. And no fight. There you go, ruined room. I'm going to make this into the cargo bay. I've got a feeling our biggest rooms seem to be 4. Like 4 wide, right? This is 3, this is 4. This is 4. 4. This is 5. Or is this 4? Wait, 2, 2. This is 4. So yeah, so our biggest rooms is 4. So the large hydroponics would be a 4. Now, as the mess hall's there, I think turning this into the hydroponics would be better, maybe. So let's make this into a large cargo bay. Because it's perfect for it. Then we have to break this one down and turn this into a large hydroponics. Right now we've only got a small hydroponics. We research the large hydroponics, we can turn it into that. Um, 94. Well, we just do that because don't go into the red. Yeah, I knew it was going to be over anyway. That's fine. We've got 200. 200 now. Nice. How many cycles do we need for the research to be done? 5. Oops. 7. 4. Ah. What do we have to go here for? I just realised these here, they don't have dilithium. They only have stuff we need. So they don't actually have dilithium. So I guess going to there means that it doesn't matter. Here we go, cargo bay. Right, this will make into that. And then we'll knock this one down. We'll dismantle this. Oh, time's up. Cargo bay. Okay, that's fine. Can we dismantle? Oh, great, done. Okay, my timer's supposed to go off. It did. Just took a bit longer than I expected. All right, so this is good. Anyway, I guess we'll leave it there because that we're done for today. That's 3 hours. We're going to do a manual save. You can, with this game, you can only have one manual save and one auto. So what people often do is they do a manual save before they go into like a battle, and then they can do the things. I don't think I'm going to do that unless we get to a point where, I don't know, it's like a safety net. You manually save, and then if you go into a battle and you lose and your ship blows up, you can just go back to the save and do different choices. I don't know if, you know, if you kind of fuck up that bad, then that's your choice already. In other words, should you have a safety net or no? Should there be a safety net or not? I don't know. Anyway, we'll leave it there. Go back to main menu. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I will see you, well, not tomorrow. I've got nothing to stream tomorrow. I stopped streaming Solarpunk because apart from just building more things, anyway, when update, yeah, I'd like to know myself. Apart from building more things on Solarpunk, we pretty much done everything. We unlocked everything. It's just a point of building more windmills, getting more power, and there's not really a lot else to do on it, in theory. So, I don't know, kind of done. Scavland, download demo. I will have a look, see if it's my sort of game. I mean, I'm trying to find new games to stream, so I'll have a look. I'm guessing it's on Steam, right? Is it? Scavland is a hardcore. Hardcore has already put me off. Hardcore top down. Yeah, that's already put me off. Top down pixel art. So that's two things that have put me off already. Game set in a post-apocalyptic Soviet era. Explore a world ravaged by war and the deadly mist. Scavenging for resources, taking risky jobs, and seeking refuge in hard settlement. Yeah, I don't know. I might try the demo, but I don't know if it's my kind of game, to be fair. I mean, it does say it's similar to Enshrouded and Surrounded, we have, but we'll see. Anyway, I will see you Thursday, and we'll play some more Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown. And this time we'll, you know, hopefully we can get somewhere. I don't know how long it will take to finish it. I'm kind of hoping that as I come to the end of my current, as I come to the end of the current point of Star Trek, that the new DLCs will come out and give me more stuff to do. Because I don't want to have to restart it. I hate it when they add like a DLC that might be midway through the freaking game, and then you have to go back to do it rather than it just being an addition. Kind of annoying. Especially if you can't get back to certain sectors, because that would be dumb. It'd be like, here's a bunch of missions in a sector you can no longer join because you have to play a whole new game. And I'm like, yeah, that's not going to happen then, right? But we'll see. Thursday we'll come back and play this. Anyway, see you later. Bye.
I've learned from my mistakes, and I'm trying make it